Something else.
Today in Gadgetron, we're reviewing the Nikon S60 digital camera. It's got a 10-megapixel point and shoot, and we're putting it to the test. By now, we know Nikon makes a killer DSLR, but how good are their point and shoots? Let's find out with the Coolpix S60. This 10-megapixel digital camera has a 3.5-inch touchscreen where you can set the focus on any subject by tapping on them, while the Nikon lens and X-Speed image processor take quality photos. Grab one for $250.
All right, now this thing has virtually no buttons on it, which gives it a sleek look.
Well, there's a couple buttons up top.
I
so
said
that's
virtually.
Two. Yeah, well,
virtually.
But in reality, there's 2 buttons right there. There's in actuality, there's 2 buttons. Just letting you know, 2 buttons.
Can I go home?
No, you can't.
Okay, so the question is, there's not the buttons on the back here.
Yes.
So it makes it sleeker, right?
It's
so is it
definitely
easier to carry around?
Well, here's the thing. Like, it doesn't have a lens cover or anything like that protruding from the body, so it will fit nicely in your pocket. But it is almost an inch thick and weighs
virtually an inch
about
thick?
5.5 inches. Virtually, yes. Virtually, it's approximately an inch thick. It means that this is bigger than you want overall a little bit, but it is nice to not have any protrusions or any buttons to accidentally hit or to virtually hit.
Well, it's got this 3.5 huge touchscreen.
Yeah, right here.
Screen right back here. It's like the Sony Wi-Fi camera. Do you guys remember that one?
Yeah,
but is it any good at taking pictures? You know, with all the features.
Yeah, no, it's pretty much the icons. The icons are actually big and it's easy to touch. You can do swipes as well to like scroll through photos and whatnot.
There's not like
and
a
through
stutter
menus.
to it. Like it
Yeah,
responds.
it's responsive. There are times. Well, there are times when the touch won't register, but when it does register, it does it in the way that you'd want it to. What is great is the tap focus. You basically anything that's in frame, you just tap, and here we go. I'll try to kind of demo that here. It's really hard, but right now, see, it's okay. It's detecting your face. I can tap, and it will set the focus to you, or I could tap the wall behind you, and it'll blur you out a little bit.
Why would
focus
you
on
want to
that
blur
wall.
me out?
Just say for art.
Oh.
You know. And so there's also fun stuff like retouching. You can draw on pictures as well. Overall,
look at Bruce.
Yeah. Overall,
that's our Gadgetron producer right there.
Overall, the touchscreen is cool to have, but it's not like necessarily any faster than using buttons. So.
Aw, Kevin, you're mean.
What?
All right, well, it's time for the deal breaker, all right? Because this is the most important thing about a camera.
Right.
It can be small, it can be cool with the touchscreen.
Sure.
What about the pictures?
So-so.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, outdoor shots with a lot of light. They look
That's
great.
beautiful.
The colors are bright. Yeah, and there's a good amount of detail. So look at that fork, huh? Wow! But indoor and low light shots are just subpar at best. Look at those sad chairs, looking all dithered and sad.
Well, that's not...
Look, there's a lot of grain. There's a tendency to be out of focus even if you're using the tap to focus. Sometimes the flash even causes lens flares.
I just have to say, I don't think it's fair because the outside pictures...
That guy wasn't even wearing a hoodie. I don't know why that picture came out that way.
I just think that the inside pictures were pretty lame, and the outside pictures were like a beach and nice fork and knife.
Right.
That was interesting. And the other one's like, I'm playing...
Look at this dude playing Halo. No, it's look, it's just grainy and low light situations. That's the bottom line.
So for $250, that sounds a little pricey if it's not going to have the best pictures because it's a camera.
Right, yeah, not quite worth it. That's the bottom line. The image quality alone is enough to make it not worth the price. But it's easy and fun to use. But you can get a camera that takes much better pictures like the Canon SD1100.
That was like a...
For like $100 less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like 160.
A significant difference. Look, I really enjoy the touchscreen and I like the tap to focus, but if the pictures themselves
but you can
aren't
just use
that
your
great,
iPhone if you like touchscreen so much.
Right, yeah. Well, the iPhone camera is not so hot either. So.
Oh. So what are we giving it?
3 out of 5. 3 out of 5, right there. Nikon made it easy for anybody to use this camera, but you may not want it in bad lighting conditions. That's the bottom line.
You probably don't want it.
You probably don't.
Don't want it.
If you're taking pictures of forks inside a cave, this is not the camera for you.
That's it for today's Gadget Fun. But if you have a gadget you would like to see us rate, log on at g4tv.com/review this.